All right. I have a short bit of time here, then I have to go to my chiropractor appointment. So I'm going to try and knock this out in one go. Bear with me. This might be a lot of information, so if you have to go back through it or whatever, or use the group that we've made to help understand a little bit more of what this is, please do so. But this is a little bit of the background of why we're doing this and how we're structuring this and how I've determined to be the best way to structure the price structure of detailing within our markets, and then applying, of course, this Black Friday deal over it. So you're going to get some new terms again. Just bear with me. So, explaining the in-up max detail model. In-up max and then super max is a pricing structure, and I'm reading off the notes here because I have a lot. Is a pricing structure used in the ask method to help move prospects through your funnel and into higher price services and exclusivity. Think general public all the way up to your players with money. Along the way, your business picks up clients at different buying stages and price points that are attractive to them at that moment that they're searching for car detailing or paint protection or maintenance. So, below, the people just discovering pro detailing are car wash detail and less than $100 full detail people. They're unrealistic. We'll go into more of that later, but they're the bad fruit. We cut them loose. Most of us already know that and do this already. So that moves us into the very bottom tier, which is 50% of the market seeking a professional detailer, but they haven't hired a pro yet, but they want to. So that gives us like the in-level service, typically between $100 and $350. Anything less than $100, be careful with. Just make sure you're offering that to your regular clients only. That's, let's say, the 1x factor. You're going to have 100 people buy that service out of 100. The middle level is the up services. They're typically between $350 and maybe $750, $1,500 at the max. It's usually 3 to 5 times the value or multiple of your in-level service. So that would put people, like 5 times 100 or 5 times 300 is around 500 to 1,500 bucks. So you're going to get about 10 out of 100 people purchasing that service. And then the top tier is the max level, typically between $750 and $5,000, or $1,500 and $5,000. That's your 10 to 15x multiple of your in-level service. So you get 1 out of 100 those people shopping for car detailing, and then seeking paint protection services for that, then giving you the 1 out of 100. So anything above that we're going to talk about later. That's a super max. That would be 100x of your lowest in-level service. So $10,000. Some of us are already there. These are 1 in 1,000 clients, or 1 in a million even. 1 in 1,000. We are dealing with existing clients at any tier they've already purchased by reintroducing them to a standard detailing, which is between $350 and $750. So sell it to them. Even if they've already been in your business purchasing paint protection services or things that are above $750, really getting into those premium priced services, the chances are they'll be ready to buy something at the $300 or $400 price point, which they'll have completely realistic expectations, and you'll be able to knock it out of the park for them. This is how I have managed to reframe my business so that I can see where the customer journey is in its natural state. Because here, nobody wants to buy a high ticket item, your max level, without either first being ready to buy it, or being shown the progression of service from your basic entry-level maintenance detailing at $100 or $200 to the just short of a ceramic coating or polish detail for the $750 to $1,000 range. So that band of customers in the standard detailing accounts for 50% of the drivers. They want something between 350 and 750 bucks. I've been running data through my own organic traffic through my website with a survey funnel, and I've been gathering that information. So it does have some amount of credibility and weight behind it uh, to be used in this process. Statistically significant data. This is how I've built the Black Friday bundle to sell to our existing clients without sacrificing future profits. So I'm going to pause there from what I was writing. Last year I made a Black Friday bundle, which was part of the Ask Method Live conference that I went to in Orlando, and I was basically put on the spot to make this 4 email sequence with a super bundle stack, discounted at like 60 to 95%, and write all the emails off of some templates and really modify it. And I shot it out, and surprisingly, to my 430 something engaged email subscribers, I was able to sell, I think, 12 or 13 overall packages, anywhere from $597 to $497 to a few people just bought $50 car washes. So I'm going to do it a little bit differently this year because I really gave away the farm. So this year I'm making it more of a 1-2 punch, and I think it's going to work better because it's following the exact pricing point that the Ask method uses in this 4-day email sequence. So we're going to sell them a package with 2 services, some extras. You're going to collect now on it, like at Black Friday, and you're going to deliver the first part of the detail, which would be the full detail service, by the end of February, or maybe the end of March, depending on your climate. And then the maintenance detailing service will be expired by the end of June or July, again, depending on your climate. So you're kind of urging them to use their deal accelerated so that you're not dealing with it in the later half of the year when you're busy. So you make money by filling your spare space on the calendar in the beginning of the year when things start to be starting to pick up and start to get into the springtime, when your clients are happy to work for it, and therefore give you a super Black Friday sale. So what that means is, like, we want them to feel like we're giving them something that they've earned for being our clients. A lot of us might just be wanting to be in the realm of just paint protection services, but the reality is, if you're doing paint protection, you also need to be doing not even full details, but like the one tier below full details, which is the maintenance wash at $100 to $200. That's where things kind of start to break down. There's a lot more detailers that are just focusing on paint protection, and that's great. But the client long-term relationship is really more beneficial if you can give them the tools they need to maintain their car after the fact too. That's either by a service that you can offer them, or by these details for their other cars that they're not going to spend $1,000 and $2,000 on. So we want to give them a reward for that, and that's what this Black Friday deal is. There is more to it than just that. That's why I've invited you on this personal boot camp to set you up for success this Black Friday in a way that you may not have previously done with other gift certificate sales or other things that you've done around the holidays. We will go over each section in depth in video group conference, and if you're not able to be present, we'll make a recording. Between just myself and Jeremy Hargett in Status Auto Detailing last year, in a 4-day period between Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Cyber Monday, and then he carried his from Monday through Thursday, including getting all of our shit together. We managed to sell over $12,000 in detailing services and ceramic, not even talking the add-ons and the subsequent sales from the repeat business and reconnecting with the client. So my goal is to help you set up your 4-day email sequence to personalize your emails and sell at least 10 bundle deals at $299. That's $3,000. It's not a crazy amount of money, but it's a good amount to get you through the end of November, so that you don't have to work the last week of November if you don't want to, or you can save it. But this will be a great cash grab for setting yourself up to start 2020 with a bang. and with a nice chunk of money to begin implementing. And I'm going out on a limb here to implementing profit first for detailers. That Wills is doing has had a Facebook group on since May of last year. More on that later. Profit first is what I have been using for the last year to kind of allocate my income and make sure that I'm spending it appropriately. It has transformed my relationship with money. I've been in business for 16 years, and this is the first year that I've ever felt that I was on top of my income and expenses and things like that, and being able to set aside tax money and profit and all of that. So, as a special bonus for the customers of the Black Friday deal, we're going to have a high ticket offer. So for every sale of your $299 bundle, your clients will have an opportunity for a one-click upsell to upgrade them to a ceramic coating. I'm going to give you a hint. We're not going to ask them for $1,500 over the internet. We're going to ask them for $100, and it's going to reserve them a spot, but we're going to incentivize them to purchase that one-click upgrade for $100 to reserve an appointment with you to go over everything, which is then applied to that service, and then for the reward of them making that upgrade and closing out the ceramic coating deal, of course, you would then give them, let's say, the Black Friday bundle for free, which is just basically would be detailing their car for their wife. This is about building immense customer value, like return business. You want people to feel that you're giving to them in a way that they will want to come back for years and years to come. So that's the why. My video is starting to